Welcome back, folks, to episode number 6 of the 25 lessons I learned in the last 25 years in real estate. So I'm going to make this quick. I am in Jeff Bridges' house in Montecito. We have it for sale for $7.5 million. So I thought, there's no better place than here to film this video. So watch, I'm going to show you a little bit of an intro with some shots of this house, and then we'll get to our topic next.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Alright folks, so the lesson I'm going to share with you today that I learned is you need to walk before you run. And this is not to be demotivational, but more to be direction giving, to help save you some money, some time, some energy. So after about a year, maybe 2 in the business, I decided that I wanted to work the luxury market. And here's what I found out. I made the marketing pieces, I got the cool business cards that said preferred properties on them.
What's with this guy? Who is he?
And then I started walking the high-end neighborhoods in the community I lived in, or the city I lived in. I didn't live in that community yet. And I walked around, handed these out, and I actually got a call one day from a guy that lived in a house that actually was a castle. It looked like something out of Disneyland. And he said, "Tell me what my house is worth." And that's when I realized that I was trying to run long before I walked. Now, I had been pretty good in selling real estate in the low end, but to go do the high end, the luxury business, that was a whole different animal, and I did not have the experience or the knowledge to get there.
You're like a child who wanders in the middle of a movie and wants to know.
Walter, what's the point, man?
So my advice today is if you want to do the high end, if you want to get into luxury, then educate yourself. Start hanging out with those people. Start going to events where luxury properties are showcased, and start learning the vernacular. Start learning how these properties are marketed. Get some good, solid knowledge behind you on the budget that's going to be needed to market one of these properties. I had an agent call me not that long ago and said, "Hey, look, I got a $14 million listing appointment and I'm a new agent. Will you help me?" And I said, "I'd be happy to help you, but how much money do you have in the bank to market that property? Because this could be something that you've been wishing for, that you're going to be regretting wishing for." The time on the market, you're looking at sometimes a half a year, sometimes a year, sometimes longer to sell something like that. When you're looking at some of these markets where there are 0 properties sold and we're halfway through the year over $5 million, that means if you were the agent specializing in that price range, that you were starving. So you might want to focus first, walk, do the regular price ranges, and then study up, learn, start hanging out with these people. Get a good knowledge base behind you before you go jump in and try to bite off more than you can chew. And I mean that respectfully. It's all about knowledge when you're messing around in this price range and really understanding how these price ranges work. And just mingle with the people and go to the events. I'm at this great global luxury event right now, and I'm hanging out with people. I'm learning. I'm becoming more educated. Just some of the talk tracks these people are using and the way they market their properties, it is completely different than any other price range when you start reaching these mega price ranges. 7, 8, 10, 14, $35 million. I was on another event recently. It was a $50 million property. You just got to know you're going to spend 5, maybe even 6 figures marketing that property before you ever get it sold. So just walk before you run, but definitely aspire to do it. But learn and educate yourself. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Stay tuned for episode number 7 coming soon. Bye.
Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run, this is what we waited for.